Right, come play this par 4 with me. 314 yards. It's got a little dog leg left. I'm going to play a 5-iron down to the corner. Maybe even a little bit of a draw on this. Like that. Come on. That'll do. Nice. Okay. Good start, good start. Let's see if we can make par on this or even a birdie, which is rare. Especially with this gale force wind. Right, we've got 106 in. So I've just played a second ball for a bit of fun that I found in the fairway. It's already up on the green, so I'm going to put this one up there as well. That's looking good. Yep, there you go. Right, let's see if the putter works today. I also just wanted to add in to this video a few little bits that are going through my mind lately and what I've been working on, but here's one of them, for example. So with the putting, I have actually felt like I'm getting a little bit better with it, just by getting an understanding of whether the green's breaking right to left. And I've been using the plumb bob method, as you saw there, we're just holding up the shaft, using my dominant eye, and also sometimes adding in a little bit of aim point. So I'll show you that again in a minute when I go to the next green. But these sort of things have been really, really helpful for me with getting the ball a little bit closer, just for, you know, getting these little tap-ins after to eliminate 3 putts. But really, really helpful stuff. Nice. I'm just going to play that other ball that I found on the fairway. Another thing lately that's been really exciting actually is that I've actually got a coach, so I'm going to be putting up a video on that very shortly. But I have noticed the difference, even looking back on this video, about how I'm swinging and what we've been working on and going through, and it's just been so game changing. So I'm really excited to show you guys some of the tweaks that I've been making as well. Cool. That would be 2 pars. Not bad, eh? It's a bit windy today, so I'm surprised that the ball's carrying fairly well. Let's go on to the next. So par 3, 163 to the middle, but it's actually 156 on the range. We are wind into us. So let's go. I'm going to go for a 7. I can usually cane a 7, so this might be a big mistake. Just won't absolutely twat it. It's a bit scary when you do stuff like this, but you've got to practice. That was a 3/4 swing. It's going to push to the right and hopefully hit the bank. Yep, exactly that. Let's go have a little look, see if it's a chip on or a putt. It's a putt, but as you can see, this is how windy it is tonight. If you look at all these leaves from the tree, and the greens are covered in it as well. It's a little bit far, that 7-iron. Maybe should have gone for an 8, but again, it's just learning how to play it in these windy conditions. I'm sorry if the microphone has a bit of a blow from the wind down it. So what I'm going to do is, I feel like this is a right to left break. I'm going to walk about halfway, just sort of get a feel. Yeah, it's definitely right to left. From my eyes looking at about a foot out. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do the plumb bob. Yeah, that confirms it. And so what you can do from here is go into aim point. So typically like 3/4 of the way down the halfway, get a feel for the slope, and I'd say that's a 2 for me. So I'm going to be looking at 2 fingers with my dominant eye, standing over the ball, and that literally confirms the plumb bob as well. So I've had 3 things there on a checklist, and it's all said the same thing.
So it's just whether I can hit it. I'm off the green just slightly here on the fringe.
So prime example of the routine that I've been going through for my putting, which has really helped me dial it in with accuracy and eliminate as many 3-putts as possible. And this does work on good courses as well. I know this course, the greens aren't as fast as some other championship courses that I've played, but honestly, it does have a bigger difference. And actually, to be honest, I think it works better on better greens because obviously they run quite quickly. So you don't have to sort of play, like on these greens, you can tap the ball and it won't go very far, is what I'm saying. Whereas on quicker greens, your tempo, the ball's going to get there. So even just a slighter hit than what I'm doing here would have travelled a bit quicker and a bit further on this sort of green. But yeah, going into the next hole anyway. So this one was a par 4, 383 from the yellows, I believe. This is a new driver head that I've got here. I haven't used it on the course before, but I tell you what, since I've been using it, it's been absolutely amazing. I've got the AI Smoke, but I've gone for the Triple Diamond, and it is a quality driver head. But what I was going to say, I've been playing 2 balls quite a bit if I've been going around on my own. I've been playing best ball or worst ball. This one is a prime example. I hit down into the left in the trees, and then my second tee shot, I sort of give it a little bit more power to get it down there just to see, the difference in the shot shapes. But what I was going to say about playing the worst ball is, if you get used to it, your confidence builds so quickly. So even though it's annoying having to go into the trees and whatnot and play out, the confidence that I've gained from doing this, honestly, like you could be going for a really good round, and if you suddenly duff a shot and it goes into, somewhere that might be a bit of a sticky situation, if you've drilled it and trained, then obviously you can just continue with no sort of problems and no hurdles in your mind. It throws a lot of people off when they aren't used to these situations. So just something that I've been doing on my own, and honestly, I'd promote it. If you guys want to improve your game and you've been playing on your own, just stick another ball down and have a bit of fun with it.
Okie dokie, so 170. I'm actually going to play my 7. I'm going to keep it low. I'm not trying to hit the green on this. Back foot, keep it low, punch shot through those trees. Do you know what? Okay, yeah, that went on the green. I'll show you now. Worked out nicely, that one. To be honest, I actually thought I was just going to sort of be chipping in from the fringe, but that's decent. Right, I've actually found my other shot that I hit for a bit of fun, but why not play it? It's still in play. 98 in. So, I'm going to go for a gap wedge. Not even a full swing. I just want to say that first ball is literally a few foot away from the pin there. See if I can replicate it. I think the wind's pushed it a bit to the left. Yeah. Pin high though, that's decent. Just a long putt in, but I'll play both balls.
So one thing that me and my coach have been working on as well is just like we've seen before, playing a shot to the left, then the right, then the left. There's not a lot of consistency in my shots, so we've decided to go for a draw bias, like I said, with my shot shaping, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Even though I naturally play like a bit of a fade, we've decided to play the draw, so we've been tweaking a lot of my drills towards it, but it's been really helpful, so I'm going to hopefully see a big difference in that going forward.
On in 2 for both balls as well, which I'm pretty happy about. Go on, son. Go on. Oh my gosh, it just lipped out. Wow. Okay. Let's go back to the first ball. Bit of a right to left. Ever so slightly on the side of the cup. See if we can make this a birdie. Oh, literally, if you could see from bird's eye, that was on the rim. Anyway, there you go. We got a par. for both balls. But that is typically what's been happening to me lately. I've been playing some okay recovery shots, getting onto the green. I mean, I'm happy that I've still putted in 2, but if I could just dial it in a little bit more, there'd be just so many extra shots that I save. Especially that first ball, that could have been really a birdie straight away. Just getting it all dialed in. Right, par 4, 392. It's a dog leg right. I'm going to be sensible today because of wind. No cut in the corner, just a number 6 right down there. Come on, make the tree, make the tree, make the tree. Right, let's see if I can be jammy again from an awkward position. The flag. Ooh. It's about 230. So I'm not going to reach it with an iron. I'm not going to try anything crazy. I'm just going to play like, I've got to keep it low. So let's go with 6. We'll do that punch shot down there. And just try not to hit any of these trees. It would be really sensible to go left, but I'm not. It's all about practicing and just giving things a go when you're on your own. Do you know what? I have been jammy. I have been very jammy. I'm either on the green or just on the fringe. That's a good little save there. Okay, so this is where we ended up, not as far up as I thought. So I'm actually going to just dink this on with a little 58. I am going to put it up high a little. It's downhill, so it should run. There's a leaf just there. That's going to be my landing spot. Or just before. Yep. Oh, not bad.
That chip there just reminded me as well, one thing that I've been working on is getting a target to put the ball towards. So not just hitting it at the pin, but sort of getting a landing spot. And if you learn your rollouts roughly, you'll get a better understanding of where the ball will be sort of ending up, how far away from the pin, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5 foot radius. And one thing that my new coach has done, which hopefully I'm going to see a difference in my gameplay as well, is dial in all my wedges and get the yardages. So knowing my half a swing, 3/4 and full swing. So that should hopefully get me onto the green easier as well.
Okay, so a par 3, 191 to the middle. There's a lot of left to right crosswind. I'm just going to play a 7 down there. Should hit the front of the green and roll up a little bit. Oh, it's got a little bit of a draw on it. Okay, I'm right on the edge here. It's pretty uncomfortable. Actually, fuck it, I'll just go in the sand. Okay. Nice, right, that might have just saved me.
Just continuing about the wedges, one of the reasons why I've been working on them is obviously they say the whole saying, drive for show, putt for dough. But I wasn't even getting to the point where I could putt well enough. So even just this chip shot here puts me closer. I do end up putting this in 2, unfortunately, and I got a bogey on it. But it's the fact that the chip shot got me close enough in the first place. There's been so many times where I've mishit a chip shot. Whether it's too short, too long, just not understanding, like I said, the rollouts, and also not understanding what wedge to use when, because I could have used a slightly lower lofted wedge then and it would have rolled out a touch more and maybe got me a foot or 2 closer to the pin. So it's just getting a really good understanding of doing that. But one thing that I'm definitely going to be working on, like I said, is that sort of short game. And luckily the coach that I'm working with is very, very good and clued up on that sort of stuff. So yeah, that should just hopefully eliminate the extra shots around as well.
Par 4, 350, going to hit a 7 iron down, straight to where the marker is in the middle. Yeah, that'll do. Cut the corner a touch on that one as well. Let's come around to the left that. So that's left side of the bunker at the back. Okay. That wasn't the best shot. It's quite challenging, as you can see the slant of the hill. It's made the ball go to the left. This is a prime example that I'm going to show you now of miss-hitting wedges as well. So I went with a 58 just to make sure I was getting it over the bunker, but it was a silly decision because the distance from the bunker to the pin had a long way for roll out also. So I played it too soft and didn't roll up far enough. So it gives me like a longer putt, which I'm going to be doing now. As you can see, I shook my head because I realised what I did straight away. So this was the last hole that I played. I don't know what my score was, but it's just for you guys to see the ability that I've been playing at the moment as a before, and then hopefully soon and after once I've dialed it in with my new coach, and you can sort of see the journey of my swing change and, like I said, the ability as I progress and learn a little bit more like course management and shot shaping and things like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.